It's time now for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Central Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Sears Hometown Store, locally owned and operated right here in Mountain Home.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas, Southern Missouri. It is Thursday, October 29, 2020. It is 7 a.m.
They must pay him extra. He started at 8.
They do. Oh,
7,
man, big
6.
money here.
Yeah.
Oh, man, Scooter's just a little guy.
David Stroud.
He's the big guy.
Stroud's in the house.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
Howdy. How's everybody doing?
I'm good. And y'all?
We got a little rain, didn't we?
It's not Friday.
Yet.
Don't talk to me. It's not Friday.
I know that. That's when the sun comes back, isn't it? Friday.
Yeah.
The sun comes back Friday.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Just for
Tomorrow.
a short visit, I think.
Yeah.
We've had a good rain, though. We finally...
It was needed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially southwest Missouri. They were really, really dry up there. Mm-hmm. We were getting close to a possible burn ban around here, too.
Right.
But,
I thought there was.
But I think I heard that we got almost 7 inches of rain since all this started, so that helps.
My chickens have become ducks.
Right on.
Chickens have become, I have to remember that one. Down on the Corner is brought to you by your local hometown Sears store at 1029 Highway 62 East. The very best in home appliances, home entertainment, tools, lawn care equipment, you name it, they've got it. Been down at Sears in a while?
Was over there last night. They got a truckload of stuff in. It's going to look like a whole new store in the next couple of days because they've brought in. They're finally getting some shipments in of stuff they've been waiting on.
I was going to say, they're finally getting inventory.
And
We're still waiting.
it's going to start
getting
looking.
caught
You
up.
are still waiting? Yeah, I understand. Yeah. But things look good. I went by actually to get a sale paper so we could talk about the sale. And they don't have one at the moment.
Really?
They're going to have to regroup and see what all they've got in this big truck that came. And they're pretty excited. They have a 53-foot trailer came in yesterday and just dumped it all right there. So
Nice.
Wow, there you go. Your hometown Sears store. They've got Husqvarna Lawn Care, Craftsman Lawn Care, appliances are Kenmore, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, LG perhaps?
LG, Samsung, Maytag,
Everything.
yep, you name it. I think they got it.
Plus repair, whether they come to your house or you bring it in, they can repair it right there. Yep.
You make the call, they service them all, he
There you go.
says.
Your local hometown Sears store is 1029 Highway 62 East. It's up on the hill behind Wendy's, same parking lot as Orsolin's out in front of Physical Therapy Connection. You can call them at 870-425-3191, and they'll service folks up in Missouri too. So you can come on down here and visit your hometown Sears store. If you have any problems with it, they can come up there and help you out.
I know when I left there last night at 6 o'clock, they had just loaded up a washer and dryer set to take to Melbourne
There you go.
last night. They were going to
Yep.
deliver it last night in the rain.
Good little drive, you know. Tell you what, dedicated to service.
Yep.
Dedicated to service. Your hometown Sears store. Once again, at 1029 Highway 62 East. You can call them at 870-425-3191. Like to have folks from other counties come in and visit your local hometown Sears store. You see they're locally owned and operated. Spend the money here. It's reinvested here in our people and taxes and everything else. Yeah,
Let me say one more thing about
sure.
it. You know, people miss Izzy Powell and the old True Value.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Izzy was a great man that
Do anything for anybody.
if he didn't have it, he'd help you make it. You know, he was the master of widgets, but customer service was always top
Sure.
priority for him. We're seeing some of that over at the Sears store. If the gentleman can't, if he doesn't have it in his store, he'll get it for you.
Cool.
You know, so
That's good.
we've lost some of that here, but it's coming back with the Sears
That's
store.
good to know. Once again, your hometown Sears store at 1029 Highway 62 East, up on the hill behind Wendy's, the very best in home entertainment, home appliances, tools, lawn care equipment, you name it, they've got it, plus the service. So, can't beat it. Your local hometown Sears store. Come visit. You can do that today. Drive in the rain. Come visit your Sears store.
Drive carefully
Be
in the
careful.
rain.
Drive careful. Headlights and wipers, you know.
Right.
We're enjoying Brewed Awakening coffee. You can do the same thing with 3 locations to serve you the best coffee in town. Last time I talked to Mike, he says, yeah, man, we are real coffee. And was it you, Bob, that asked me about the coffee beans?
I did.
The answer is yes. You can go by there and buy a bag of beans, 1 pound, 2 pound, 3 pound, whatever you want. They can grind them for you, or you can take them home if you got your own coffee grinder and do it yourself.
My wife does, so yes,
You can go
that's
by
what
and get
happens.
some beans and have your own coffee right
Right.
there. You know, get the best coffee in town, Brewed Awakening. They've got the mochas, the lattes, the frappuccinos. They've got regular black coffee and make it any way you want it. You know, pumpkin spice for those.
Frou-frou for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably in high demand right now, isn't it?
Probably being like it's almost Halloween.
Right.
Got a friend down in Flip that works at the hospital. Pumpkin spice year round. I mean, you know, Okay, you got it at Brewed Awakening. As Mike says, we are real coffee. Brewed Awakening, he can order some beans, and within 24 hours, he's got the freshest roasted beans delivered back to Brewed Awakening. So for
Very
the
nice.
best coffee in town, it's Brewed Awakening. Check out all 3 locations, Baxter Regional Medical Center. Follow the COVID-19 restrictions or guidelines there. Bomber Boulevard, 7:05 in the morning. Not quite as busy. We'll be here in about 20 more minutes. And then 62 East Plaza out by Anytime Fitness. Brewed Awakening coffee is the best coffee in town. Not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Right. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas, bringing morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes, 29 in the state to serve you, with 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. Here in town, you talk to Brad, Bruce, Charlotte, Chris, anyone there can help you. It's not an easy task when someone passes away, friend, loved one, family member, whatever it may be. But Rollers will help you get through that. You see there on the screen, with all our respect. That's how they do business on a daily basis, with all our respect. And so let Rollers handle it. Very caring, loving, understanding people. And they'll get you through a very, very difficult time. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect, they bring you the morning prayer each and every day. So we will now pause for the morning prayer. Place to live, but also with outstanding law enforcement and fire protection. We have a very caring community. Not only do our people care for the community, but our police care for the community and the people of the community. But in other cities, some consider police to be the enemy. And that's because they feel that they have no respect for the law or for law enforcement. My prayer today is you protect and bless our police. We are grateful for their service, and that's my prayer today. Amen.
Amen.
Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas, bringing the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes. Oh, he's hired. He's hired. There it is. What else is
I
there?
did not forget.
You didn't? Did
No.
you?
But you notice he didn't give you any time to set it up either.
No, I was ready for it.
You were primed and
I was
ready
primed.
to go.
Dude,
This is called
I thought about it on the
rehearsal
way here.
Oh, rehearsal.
and
Okay,
planned.
Yeah, I'm
and
sure he
worked
sits around
on.
all day at the car lot going, da, 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 honing them horns.
Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zadora.
Scooter has a hold of it.
What's he doing that for?
I messed up a couple of times. But, you know.
The only thing we know for sure is it's going to be wet.
Hey, Scooter, if you're in control of that
Got it.
thing, there it is.
There it
That's
is.
why morning weather brought to you by the
okay.
Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zadora, for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793, retiredarkansas.net. Got the White River on there?
There she is.
You got the spider web in front of the
web,
camera.
little rain,
It's full of
fog.
water. And you can go to retiredarkansas.net and check out the White River. Can't quite see it today, you know, with all the rain and everything going on. You got the September shot in there? Can you pull that up?
There we go.
Now, this is what we normally look at. You got the White River here. You're looking into Cotter, Arkansas. The camera's in Marion County. Of course, you're looking into Baxter County across the river. Straight ahead would be about the Missouri state line. Mountain Home over on the right-hand side of the screen separates the two counties, Marion County and Baxter County. Beautiful shot right there. While you're at retiredarkansas.net, check out all the listings of the multiple listing service, Bob and Linda and Century 21 Lemac Real Estate. They are the award-winning Z-Team. They have you seen that award?
No.
I mean, it makes these Oscars in the movie look like a mousetrap. I mean, this thing's like this big.
Yeah.
The top honor in the corporation nationwide.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
that's from
because-
outstanding service.
Yeah.
I mean, above and beyond the call, they do it. And then they volunteer. Of course, they're active in their church over St. Peter, you know, where they worship there, and part of the community. And just, I'll tell you what, just can't say enough good things about Bob and Linda Zadora. The Z-Team for all your real estate needs. You can call them at 870-405-0793, Arkansas and Missouri. Yes, were you going to say? Oh, okay.
No.
Thought you were signaling.
Nope.
Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team. Right now, 49 in Mountain Home, 47 at Harrison, but it's 54 already in Batesville. Salem at 49, Calico at 49, Flippin at 49, Marshall at 52, 49 at West Plains, St. Louis at 45, but 53, wow, 53 at the Bluff, Poplar Bluff, Missouri. Oh, 45 at Springfield, but only 27 in Watford City, North Dakota, to put that in contrast north to south. The radar, there's what went through, okay, this is what went through Arkansas. It's up in Missouri, it's up in Illinois, Indiana, Ohio.
It's a good place for it.
Yeah, this is part of the hurricane that's attached. We got tropical storm, hurricane, and then the cold front. Now with that swirl breaking away, this over here in Kansas and Oklahoma can swing back over us later today, and that's what's given us a chance. And then I got the text that says we got a flash flood watch.
No kidding.
Gee,
It should have been on 62 last night when
this
it was
one
3
here
feet
coming
deep.
through Baxter County says flood warning until 7 p.m. Friday.
Wow.
That came through on the cell phone. So anyway, you can see the rain patterns all across the mid part of the country and the northeast part. Zoom into Arkansas real quick. Northwest Arkansas, I-49, 41262 affected right now. Other parts of the state not affected. I-40, Fort Smith, Little Rock, Memphis, and then I-30 not affected, and 62 East not affected right now. Highway 65 at the state line, Arkansas-Missouri state line affected right there, but Highway 67, 167, and 67, 167, and what am I missing? 63, all in pretty good shape there. Now in Missouri, it's a different story. Just about every highway we can cover. 65, 160, 60, Highway 67, a little bit of shower activity there. 70, 44, 55, all the interstate. Look how those are separating. Mm-hmm. Isn't it something? Look at that separation there. One storm separating from the other. Then, of course, in southern Illinois, from just north of the St. Louis area all the way down to Paducah, Kentucky, a lot of shower activity going on right there. So expect some more rain.
You know, we finally get the lake levels back to somewhat normal and get 7 inches of rain. So
there you go. We're back.
Be ready. It's
Bull
going to
Shoals
come.
is back over 659 by 2/3 of an inch. You see the flood advisories from southern Indiana to Illinois to Missouri, Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Kansas. You can see the storm coming through here. This is remnants of the hurricane tropical storm that came through there. 7-day forecast for today. It's going to load eventually. And we've got 100% chance of rain tonight, 30 tonight. And then we have nice clear skies. We've got temperatures ranging to 57, 62, and 56. Going to be some nice weather. We dropped to 31 degrees on Sunday night. So we're in pretty good shape there.
40 degrees at kickoff Friday night at Bomber Stadium.
So
boy.
bundle. I got to go get tickets after the show, so. Blankets.
Check it, I Drive
blankets.
Arkansas. We got one warning over here. That is a stalled vehicle on Highway 149, not affecting anything here. I'll show you how to do this, or show you these things so you know how to navigate this map. Southern Missouri, we do have some flood watch boxes here. Highway 160, 142, and some of the lower line areas on the county roads, probably signified by the single letter or the double letters in Missouri. As Bob was saying, Bull Shoals Lake is now at 659.62. It's 0.62 feet and 2/3 of an inch above 659 due to the rain. Norfolk at 554.63, 2.5 feet above 552. Our good old buddy, the coronavirus, let's see what we've got. We got 644 in the state in the hospital with 228 in the ICU, 94 on ventilators. Your 6-county area, Baxter, Marion, Searcy, Stone, Izard, and Fulton, a total of 407 people that have been tested active, with 1,920 that have recovered. That's a 0.004% population that has the virus, 407 out of 104,900 people in the 6-county area. And once again, 108,000, let me switch the screen so we know we have 108,640 total cases in the state. Confirmed cases, 100,751 with 97,450 recovered. So that's a pretty good recovery rate. Crude oil prices are setting at $35.99. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is said to do a massive reset, dropping 943 points at 26.5, 1995. Morning weather and all the updates are brought to you by the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zador, for all your real estate needs, 870-405-0793, retiredtoarkansas.net. You going to be a part of the Lions Club?
I'm not. Haven't
Well,
been
come
asked.
on and join us.
Hadn't been asked, so I might.
Well, I just asked you.
Yeah,
So-
he did.
You can join me on the set.
The 68th Annual Lions Club Auction will be televised nightly from November 9th through the 12th.
I think they changed that.
They changed it to the 12th from the 13th. They changed it to the 12th because the Bombers will be playing in a playoff game somewhere, and we're kind of committed to doing those.
Oh, yeah,
So,
yeah.
you can watch the auction live on XL7 TV on Cox 843, NATCO 27, Next 36, over the air on 26, Ritter 22, Suddenlink 22, and Yelcott. You can listen to the radio and catch it at 97.9
Yeah, it's KTLO.
KTLO. And you can call in, do your bidding at 870-425-2266 or go to lionsclubauction.com. Over 5,000 different items coming on and it's a great thing. I end up spending way too much money every year doing Lions Club. That's kind of why I don't come, but it's a good cause. It's an actually
you're invited
good cause,
now.
So it'll be fun.
Come join it. It is. It's a blast. It's a lot of fun.
It's fun.
All right, we got the mayor and the chief of police Mountain Home here, sitting over here. We got to take a break, do some camera resets. We'll be right back.
Scooter just sent a text. We will need to remind folks that it's 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. every night, the 9th through the 12th.
Yep. Yeah, you got to join us. It's going to be fun.
All right.
Be right back. Yep.
You safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we have installed a convenient drive-through window for all your to-go and pickup orders. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and ask us about our daily specials for a low price to feed the whole family. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville.
Did you know when you shop at Sears Hometown Stores, you are supporting your local community? That's right. Your local Sears Hometown Store is locally owned and operated by one of your neighbors. Their store offers the best of what Sears has to offer with the top brands in appliances, tools, and lawn and garden. They also offer great financing options that work no matter what you need. Remember to stop by your local Sears Hometown Store today and support a local member of your community.
Hi, we're Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team at Century 21 Lemac Realty, and we'd like you to meet the rest of our team.
When you are working with the Z Team, you will find that not only are they down-to-earth people, but they are trained professionals who work with downsizers, first-time homebuyers, and clients who may want to relocate to our beautiful Ozarks. Our team has agents who specialize in lake and river properties, listing and selling raw land, acreage, and all residential homes. Listing your property with the Z Team will help get it sold with unmatched Century 21 global marketing. You can find out more at retiretoarkansas.net.
Driftwood Lanes. Fun happens here.
At MSI, they're not just another trash service. They're your friendly, family-owned and operated trash service, providing residential, commercial, and roll-off pickup. MSI offers competitive rates and services 5 counties in the north central Arkansas area. Various dumpster sizes available for commercial and accommodating you with weekly pickup for your convenience. Call Tammy or Kathy today at MSI. MSI Trash Service, small enough to know you and large enough to service you.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire Barbershop today, a unique gentleman's barbershop. Get back in style with 2 experienced licensed barbers who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and are happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 1041 Highland Circle, Suite 55 in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today. When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
And we're back. Bob Rechtenwald's here. We got Chief of Police Corey Manuel with Mayor Hillrey Adams, and they are about 7.5 feet apart for social distance. So everybody, welcome. Good to see everybody.
That's mic check. Can we?
Good morning.
Yeah. Everything working?
Okay, good.
Hey, Dale, I want to know.
Yeah.
Did you pull a string or offer donuts or cinnamon rolls? Or you got two high powers from the city here. At the same time.
Right?
How'd that happen?
Donuts are ordered, right? Or cinnamon rolls. I wish I had time to do that, really. Mayor, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good, Dale. I appreciate, I come up here the first Wednesday every month, and you've given us a one in between here. We talked about this the other day. I moved here the first time in '92, so that's many years ago. And in '92, I had opportunity to meet somebody involved with the police department here, and we're within a few days now wrapping up the end of what we call the Corey Manuel area here in town. I wanted to bring the chief in this morning, and he's got 36 years service here.
36 and a half years of my city of Mountain Home.
Yeah, and I know Bob and I were both on the council back in the day together, and been around Corey. Known him for many years, and I thought it'd be a good time just to get him in here and to do a couple things. One, let him talk to us a little bit about what's happened in 36 years here that he's seen in this community and in that business, and then also just take an opportunity to publicly thank him for his service here in this community. And we're not going to completely lose him. We've got, he's going to get about a 2-week break, I told him yesterday. And he better travel hard for a couple of weeks, because Corey's going to rejoin us on the city council come January 1. There was a vacancy there. Coach Webb was stepping down. And so Corey's going to come up and serve with us on the council. And I'm looking forward to that just because of the experience he brings in that business and, his involvement in the community over the years here. I think, we didn't want him to get away from us completely, and I think that's a good way for him to stay involved with us.
Mountain Home is not going to let you go.
Nope.
Well,
no, I'm here.
A lot of folks don't know, but Corey was here way before he started his police career.
Oh, yeah.
What year did you graduate?
75.
75. Graduated with my older
somewhere
brother
around
Mike.
with Mr. Dale.
Yeah, I was 76. Yeah.
He was 76, yeah.
Yeah,
My brother
I
Mike
remember
graduated
him.
75, yeah.
Yeah, we had one class together in high school. Yeah.
Yeah, so Corey's been here way longer than his
Yes.
professional career here, but boy, I tell you what, I appreciate you. And you and I
I
have
do
had
too.
some dealings
I
together
think
before
Corey
in the
has-
past, and it's been good.
Exactly. I think he set the standard for police departments on how they conduct themselves. But I don't know, 2 or 3 months ago, I got pulled over on Redbud for no seatbelt. And I told Corey, I said, the policeman was outstanding. He said, sir, you didn't have your belt on back. I know. I didn't have any excuse. But he was top notch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
he was
they
top-notch.
just got certified through that A-League
Yeah.
program, one of the very few departments in the state to reach that certification, and that means they're doing things right down there. And I know there's been a tremendous amount of work put into that process to reach that certification.
Corey, how much has your department grown since you were brought on back in the mid-'90s as the chief?
Well, we actually grew a little bit, 4 or 5 officers over a couple of years, when I became chief. And really go back to a year before I became chief, we worked on grants to get get an increase in officers. But about 2002 and 3, we lost those gains that we made in that grant period because of budget. It was just a budgeting situation, and And so we kind of slipped and fell back at that time. Now, since then, we've been gaining back, and so we're getting our personnel back. We still got to work on a few more personnel, I think, but we're headed in the right direction. And I usually, at the end of what I have to say, I say thanks to the community, but this is probably a good time to say this, is the public safety tax.
I was going to ask you about that.
It has been a tremendous shot in the arm for the city and for what we can do in the police and the fire department in serving our community. So it's all about service to our community, and so the monies that come in with that tax, it's fantastic, it's great, and I want to once again thank the public for that. And we've just got great things to do ahead of us. Yeah. So I can answer your question a little bit better. Go back to the day I came to work at the Mountain Home Police Department, March 19th, 1984. 4 vehicles. Today we have 23. We had 16 officers in 1984. We have 31 now. I think the budget back then, looking through some old paperwork, I found a budget back then, something like $260,000. With the public safety tax and the general fund tax, we're hitting around $3 million. So there's been quite a change in those 36.
Would the mayor love to see a $260,000 budget for PD these days?
No, because you couldn't get anything done.
It'll buy some gas.
Well, and that's the important part about that public safety tax. These services aren't free. These officers, they're not paid near enough. Fire or police, I don't care what side you're on, they're not paid near enough for what they do and the exposure that they have to the things that are going on in our world today. But like I said, these services don't come free. These guys don't volunteer. Cars aren't gotten any cheaper than they were in 1984. Health insurance is not any cheaper than it's ever been. Things cost money, and by passing that public safety tax, it's allowed both departments, the fire and the police, to do some things that we haven't been able to see get done around here.
I'll kind of feel a little jealous because I've only been 2.5 years. I've been able to have access to public safety tax. If we'd had that kind of money 10, 15 years ago, there's no telling where we would be at today. Mm-hmm. But we are doing well. We're doing good, moving forward. But it'd have been great to have that about 10, 15 years ago.
Right.
You talked about 1984 versus 2020. People say, well, y'all live in Mayberry. There's no crime there, blah, blah, blah. Have you seen a big crime change?
Actually, we do very well in crime. As far as the numbers, the calls that we get, actually this year is going to be a big drop in crime percentage-wise compared to last year. I think COVID-19 is the reason for that. A lot of areas of the country have spikes for many reasons. But you're going to find that it's going to be very low compared to last year and previous years.
Good.
Corey, if you would put those headphones on real quick down there. I've got something for you coming up. You have to watch the monitor here. I don't have a set of headphones for the mayor, but he can probably figure out what's going on here. Yeah, those are kind of squirrely headphones when you get all the hinges on there.
We might try to get you some new ones.
Yeah.
Trust me, I've been trying for 9 years to get new ones for football.
I've got this friend in Little Rock. He just happens to be the lieutenant governor. His name is Tim Griffin, and we set this up. Hey, Lieutenant Governor. Good morning, sir.
Oh my goodness.
Good morning. You got me before my Army run.
Wow.
But did we get you before your first cup of coffee?
Nope.
Then we're good shape.
Lieutenant Governor, we're honoring today our Chief Police Car Manuel, and 30-plus years experience, and wanted to get you in on this.
Yeah, I just wanted to call in and say congratulations. I've been quietly watching and listening over the last 3, 4, 5 minutes, which is very rare for me to be quiet. And my mic was on and you didn't even hear me. What's even crazier is my 2-year-old wasn't running around in here. So you didn't hear anything. But I just wanted to call in and say thanks so much. You know, particularly today, law enforcement doesn't get enough credit. And it used to be that when in the era that I grew up and we all grew up, you had all these different forces reaffirming and teaching in kids' minds the importance of law enforcement, the role they play in a civil society and a peaceful society. You know, kid would be at home and they would hear good things and they would learn positive things about law enforcement, and they'd go to school and they'd get it all week. Then they'd go to church on Sunday and they'd get it. And all these values were inculcated and reaffirmed from different players, different actors in society. You don't get that anymore. You have some kids that they don't get it at home. Maybe they get the negative at home. They're not getting it at church. Maybe they're not going. And then school, they may or may not be getting what they ought to be getting, and they pick up their values somewhere else. And so, you know, I go out of my way to make sure that I use the example when I see law enforcement or whatever to teach my kids and reaffirm my kids the role. And you are an outstanding example of precisely what we need more of, because I can't run and put my kids to bed at night, pursue happiness, all the things I want to do to make my life what I want it to be. I can't do any of that without a peaceful society that is made peaceful by people like you. So thank you for your years and years and years of service, and we really, really appreciate you.
Well, Mr. Lieutenant Governor, I appreciate it. This is quite a surprise.
Gotcha.
It's an honor, and I appreciate you taking the time, being up so early in the morning and being a part of this. Thank you very much.
We have an outstanding Lieutenant Governor. Thank you, Lieutenant Governor. Have a great day, sir.
When Dale tells me to do something, he's sort of the online video police chief.
Yes, Dale has his connections.
He tells me stop, go, don't do this, be on at this time. He's like directed traffic, you know. So,
we need to get him a flashlight with the yellow heads.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was Kung Fu or directed traffic, but whatever it was. Well, I'm going to go take my kids to school and then go for a run, get to work. But just want to say thank y'all, and you've got a wonderful community. And if you ever need me in any way, just let me know, and be happy to help. So thank you, and I hope I don't know what you're going to do in retirement, but who's your favorite? Did you like football? Watch football?
I love the Arkansas Razorbacks. I don't watch much.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Well, we're going to win this weekend.
Hey, we're going to beat the Aggies this week.
You got that going for you. All right, well, y'all have fun. We'll
Lieutenant
talk
Governor
soon.
Tim Griffin, thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Have a great day.
See y'all. Thank
Need
you.
to grab a quick break.
Bye-bye.
We'll be right back. Thanks, Sam.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Hi, I'm Benny with Ammo Dump.
At Ammo Dump, they carry new and used firearms, large supply of shotguns, rifles, and handguns. Ammo Dump will buy, sell, or trade in your item and can special order whatever you like. They also have knives, scopes, ammo of any caliber, and provide gun cleaning and restoration. Call them today for the best competitive pricing around.
If I don't have it or can't get it because I don't make it, come and see us.
That's Ammo Dump, located next to Woodman's Package in Norfolk.
It takes the right gear to survive out here. Oh, there she is, Ferris. It's the best gear around. Strong as an ox. Safe as houses. Our back is one powerful beast. Awesome. Four-wheel suspension. Handles whatever Mother Nature throws at you. Designed to take the hard out of hard work and deliver all the power you could need. So if you want to tackle the great outdoors, get yourself a Ferris.
Get the only mower with suspension technology at Mower Warehouse in Mountain Home, where they accept mower trade-ins, have flexible financing options, and services all brands and models. That's Mower Warehouse, located on Buzzard Roost in Mountain Home.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we are here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we have installed a convenient drive-through window for all your to-go and pickup orders. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and ask us about our daily specials for a low price to feed the whole family. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville.
Did you know when you shop at Sears Hometown Stores, you are supporting your local community? That's right. Your local Sears Hometown Store is locally owned and operated by one of your neighbors. Their store offers the best of what Sears has to offer with the top brands in appliances, tools, and lawn and garden. They also offer great financing options that work no matter what you need. Remember to stop by your local Sears Hometown Store today and support a local member of your community.
Hi, we're Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z team at Century 21 Lemac Realty, and we'd like you to meet the rest of our team.
When you are working with the Z team, you will find that not only are they down-to-earth people, but they are trained professionals who work with downsizers, first-time homebuyers, and clients who may want to relocate to our beautiful Ozarks. Our team has agents who specialize in lake and river properties, listing and selling raw land, acreage, and all residential homes. Listing your property with the Z team will help get it sold with unmatched Century 21 global marketing. You can find out more at Retire to Arkansas.
You're on, Bob.
The morning is all about Car Manuel, and this morning we've got with us previous Mayor Joe Dillard. Where did he go? He said he didn't have to leave till 7:50. All right, we're gonna bring in School Superintendent Jake Long.
Morning.
Morning, guys.
Jake.
Well, whenever Dale offered up an invitation to come and talk about Kari, and you know, Kari has been I would say a go-to person for me for some wisdom, for some counsel over the past 5-6 years. He also has always been supportive of our SRO program, which is so important to the schools and so important to the community. So I just want to say congratulations. Appreciate the counsel that you've given me, the wisdom that you've given me over the past 5 years, and I appreciate our friendship and the support that you have for our kids.
Ms. Nelda Speaks, State Representative.
Good morning.
Thank you, Dale, and thank y'all for inviting me here today. You've been such a fixture. We're going to miss you. You've been a lot of help in times that I've asked of you, and and I just want to thank you for everything you've done, and I thank our police officers. I mean, it's protected us, and I always am thankful for them and for you, and wish you the very best, and hope your retirement is everything that you've looked forward to. You'll have to come back and see us.
I will.
They're not going to let him get very far. He'll be in city council in a couple
Thank
weeks.
Thank you.
Thanks, Nelda.
We're going to bring in a whole bunch of police officers. We've got Assistant Chief Eddie Griffin, Lieutenant Eric Neal, Officer Robert McCoy, and Investigator Jay Volkman. Come on in, guys. Who wants the mic?
Well, we're all very nervous about
Yeah, because let me just tell you, they're all nervous because this is their first time to be on radio.
See, obviously I didn't dress up for television.
I didn't either, so it makes
No, myself, I've been PD since '97, so Kari's always been a huge fixture, and there's been so much that he's implemented that maybe at the beginning, we had a little reservation about, but it always turned out to be a great thing. Just like he may have already talked about it, but us getting certified, the ALEAP certification, which is Arkansas Law Enforcement Accreditation Program. That's been huge for the department, especially in the times that we're going through now, where you hear about the mandates that's going to be put out federally. Mountain Home is going to have a leg way up on what's going to come out there, and I mean his vision has really been a huge asset to Mountain Home Police Department, City of Mountain Home, and it's just really been well. And we're going to miss the chief. He's fortunately, him being on the city council, I anticipate we'll be bugging him a lot. He better not change his cell phone number, but we're gonna draw on his experience often.
I just wanted to say that Kari, he hired me, I guess maybe about 18 years ago now, when I came down here from Illinois. And I want to thank you for the opportunity that you've given me with the City of Mountain Home. You've been a mentor, I guess, to me over the years, and kind of really led me and guided me in my career path, as well as gave me good counsel outside of law enforcement. So thank you for all that, and for everything you've done for the city, and I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
I've been with the department since '93 and learned a lot from the chief. We've grew as a department, and the experience is unbelievable, and he'd be missed.
Well, I guess I didn't get the memo. I thought this was going to be a roast. And I was trying to think of some funny stories to tell about Kari, and Kari's a sort of a serious individual, but a couple things that I think of just offhand is if you ever want to get somewhere and you're in a hurry, don't let Kari drive. There is the turtle and the rabbit, and Kari is the turtle's grandmother. But seriously, we appreciate all you've done for us, and it's going to be different because you've been at the PD for so long, and we're going to miss you, and we do appreciate everything that you've done and wish you the best, and look forward to just seeing you in the future. Thank you.
Thank you.
David?
Break?
Carry away.
Okay.
Driftwood Lanes. Fun happens here.
At MSI, they're not just another trash service. They're your friendly, family-owned and operated trash service, providing residential, commercial, and roll-off pickup. MSI offers competitive rates and services 5 counties in the north central Arkansas area. Various dumpster sizes available for commercial and accommodating you with weekly pickup for your convenience. Call Tammy or Kathy today at MSI. MSI Trash Service, small enough to know you and large enough to service you.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire Barbershop today, a unique gentleman's barbershop. Get back in style with 2 experienced licensed barbers who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and are happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 1041 Highland Circle, Suite 55 in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today. When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
We wanted to thank all the guys and Miss Nelda for coming in this morning and saying something about the chief. And again, we just want to let people know that Chief is leaving the city of Mountain Home as far as being the police chief, but he's not leaving the city of Mountain Home. It's not like he's going to retire off to sunny Florida or anything. He's still going to be here. Dale wanted to bring up the importance of the SRO program that we've got going on through our Mountain Home Public School system. And Mr. Jake Long agreed to stick around and visit with us about that a little bit. Who wants to start? When did the SRO program start, Kari?
It started in 1998. Bubba was the first SRO in the system, and we added 2 additional officers through grants over the years in the early 2000s. And then that was expanded to 5 when the school district agreed to fund 2 additional officers.
At one time, when it first started, was the county was involved, and they did some of the Mountain Home schools, and the city did some. Is that right? Is that how that works?
The county has what's called the DARE program.
Okay.
They have the program. And then we have the SRO program, which has various programs in it. Where they teach the students to do the right thing and the repercussions for bad decisions, and helping them. And the whole focus is to get as many students as we can going down the right path that might have taken the wrong path.
Right.
And looking at risk factors and the things that we can do to offset those risk factors. But it's all about helping a student get a education from our standpoint, being a secure facility, and helping the school district in any way that we can, and just getting them down the right path, off of the wrong path.
Dr. Long, do we have an officer at every campus?
We do. We have 6 officers. Kari mentioned the 5 with the city, and then we do have 1 through the county who serves there at Pinkston. And Kari was very, he had the foresight and the vision for a quality SRO program before it was popular to have, the SRO program. You go back to 98, and I don't know, you might actually know, but I mean, that would have had to be one of the first SRO programs probably in the state, because it was uncommon then. And of course, through the years, as unfortunately incidents have happened, kind of raised the light for the need to have those officers in schools. But the original thought was it was just as he mentioned, building those relationships with those kids, having an early intervention in the kids' behavior, and the direction in which they're headed. So definitely had a great vision there. It seemed like that, I don't know, what was it, 3 or 4 years ago on the Parkland, the Florida shooting, just was a game changer as far as school security goes, and that was whenever we did feel the need to to be able to expand our program to have an officer at every school. And while the district does fund those 2, I mean, he had to give up 2 officers that were out on patrol or whatever that they were doing, or maybe we had to hire some, but had to give those up to come in. And those guys are seasoned in what they do. The young 3 that has recently come in, I see them being in those positions, for a long time, and that's what it takes. It takes building those relationships with the kids, gives the parents, that resource, gives our teachers and our administrators a resource, and definitely you can say without a doubt that if it wasn't for Kari and his influence on that, never would have happened. So.
Mayor, what is? Program. I'm sorry.
Been a great program.
What do you think the perception from the public is about the SRO program? Do you hear anything negative?
I've never heard anything negative about it. I think when you go to different events at the school, whether it be a parent-teacher conference, and I made many of those here at Mountain Home over the years, or you're at an athletic event or any type of school event, just having those people there. And Jake mentioned a couple of young ones. I walked in one of the schools here a while back, and I know an officer by a certain name, and all I could hear is these kids in this school calling him Z.
Yep.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
That's the school name?
That'd be his school
name.
And,
I'm from Black Abel since he was a little kid, but, the relationship Zach has already built with those kids right there, and I think that's important. And what we've done with the school doing what they do with this thing, and because I know they've got the 2 officers, but they really help a lot with this program, and I think it's just great for the community. And as long as we can keep it going, I want to, and that we keep growing it and making it something better as we go.
Yeah, it's to me as an outsider, it's very important and very. It's a good feeling to know that if you've got an issue, of course, y'all know at the ball games or at a wrestling match or the basketball game, that you can look at any corner and there'll be an SRO or 2 or 3 in the facility somewhere that you can go to if you've got an issue.
Last year, right after I took office, I got a call one day. There was I think it was Green Cane Tech or Paragould at some sort of game at the stadium there. And I guess one of their parents probably got just a little bit out of line. And I got a call from a parent in Paragould. I just met one of your finest up here. I said, how'd you meet him? He said, well, so-and-so got a little out of line. So, you know, those things happen right there. But there wasn't anything meant to be bad. It's just folks got a little bit too involved in the game.
And that's what they're there for. Yeah. That's what keep control.
Yeah.
Dale, you've got somebody you want to.
County Judge Mickey Pendergrass. This mic here, over there.
There you go.
Oh, got a Hall of Fame here, Edwin. No, I just dropped by to see us being invited. I guess I can sit here where I get on your camera.
Here, swap me mic. You talk in that microphone now. I'll take
and just to thank Corey for all his service to the city. He's been around here longer than I have, it seems like, in the service, especially in government work. How many years? I didn't get that. 36 years? I knew it was up there
and a half.
Almost as old as me.
Don't forget the half.
The half?
Yeah, 36 and a half.
Well, that's worth a few dollars a month, believe me. But congratulations. Appreciate the service and all you have for our area and from Baxter County, and this being the county seat and you being involved in that. We appreciate that and the cooperation that we have with the county and the city. You've been a big part of that through the growth that we've experienced over those 36 and a half years.
Yes. Well, thank you. I've enjoyed working with you and many people, not only in law enforcement but outside law enforcement.
Well, we had a gentleman that was here, and he had a doctor's appointment, had to leave quickly, and I tried to get him on, but he'd already gone. Past county judge and past mayor of Mountain Home, Joe Dillard. I'm sure that he would have nothing but good things to say if he was able to stick around, but he was not.
Senator Scott Flippo, Representative Jack Fortner, and Missy Irvin, Senator Missy Irvin, send their congratulations. There's some meetings going on through the state, some in Boone County, and they want to offer their congratulations.
Well, Senator Irvin's in quarantine. We can't have her.
Yeah, we don't need her here. She's in quarantine.
And I would like to thank Joe Dillard, too, for giving me the opportunity to be the police chief. He appointed me police chief effective January 1, 1999. And so I thank him for that, too.
Yeah, well, that's one thing, though, you've had the experience, though, since that time is you've had kind of a revolving door of bosses after 99. I'm sorry for what you have now. But,
well,
did you get some bad
I didn't get to vote in that one, so.
you know, it's been interesting, but you know, one thing I felt like was success over the years before I became chief. I saw a lot of mistakes that people do in our community, not necessarily in government, but mistakes that are made, and I learned not to do certain things. So I did that, tried to do the right thing when I could, and when a new mayor comes in, you just got to shift gears, and we got a little different direction, and we go.
And that's a unique talent, being as judge and knowing that and watching some of that, for people to stay in a position under a revolving door like that, when an elected position like me or the mayor, that just says a lot for somebody that can endure that.
It does. Yeah. It says a lot. It sure does.
Yeah. 30 seconds. Final thoughts, Corey, Mayor.
Well, most of them wasn't too long. I took to figure out. I'm not sure it took a little longer for this one here.
Oh, my.
He's been a great guy to work for, and I appreciate the opportunity.
Dale, I appreciate y'all and XL7 for giving us this opportunity this morning to say things publicly. During this COVID, we don't get to go some places we normally would be doing and having a send-off like this, so we appreciate y'all's help and recognize
Time to wrap her up.
Time to wrap it up.
Thank you.
See you tomorrow.
Thanks.
Thanks.